They look alive and well.
Test. Is this... Do we start yet? What's that? You guys look like you're talking.
We are getting ready to talk for the next hour right here on Pipedream on the Comedypipe Radio Network. My friends call me 3D. Please stay tuned for the most interactive comedy radio show on the planet. And I said most way too many times, I think, in that. I think I dropped a couple of.
I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah. Thanks. If you want to not pay attention, Skype us at Comedypipe, Twitter us, Comedypipe. Make sure if you are listening to the live feed, go to the website, comedypipe.com, and click on the YouTube feeds because I do believe it is actually working up to the last minute.
The YouTubes are going, right?
Yes, they are going.
I told you I would ask again.
Yes, it is going.
Beautiful.
Jefferson,
what up,
thank you
son?
for making sure the YouTubes are going.
That's what I'm here for.
Joe Green was going to get on my case about that as well. He had mentioned that to me earlier on the ride over here. And it has been accomplished. It really, really has. And our special guest this evening, back again, Brooke S.
Hi.
How are you,
Brooke
sir?
S.
Well, thanks for having me, everybody.
You are welcome. You are very, very welcome.
It's been a while since we've seen you last. What have you been doing?
You know, I like to still do my favorite activities, like going to Walmart, the parking lot.
You know, I have to agree with him. It's one step up from sitting and watching people get off an airplane. Walmart is actually very, very entertaining. I can see why that is.
I don't find it entertaining. I just enjoy it.
Okay. What makes you enjoy it the most, Brooke?
Well, I like I just like going into the Walmart parking lots.
Any other parking lots that may be on the list?
No.
What is it that makes Walmart parking lots so special? What
Because
happens there?
Oh, because they're outside of Walmart.
So you're a fan of Walmart?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know why you're having such a hard time. It's pretty simple.
I know. I'm really overthinking this, I think.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Walmart parking lots are entertaining.
Sure.
So I figure we should bring this up firsthand and maybe get a Brooke perspective on this. Us three just spent the last, 20 minutes on the most.
Talking about Syria. No, I'm kidding.
We are talking about the one and only app called Azar.
Our favorite.
This one tops the list. I think it really, really tops the list.
Oh,
Sounds like that app is pretty bizarre.
Yes, it is. If you had witnessed any of this, Brooke, you would put it on the top 10 bizarre list.
I was wondering why my eyes were watering on the way over.
Why were they?
I assume it has to do with what you guys were watching on the filthy program.
Must be.
It turned into a filthy program, didn't it?
It turned into something very few human beings on the planet, I believe, have ever witnessed. Especially live. This was live.
Like a fun couple, and then they turned out to be really awesome.
Yeah.
How come you get the Fanta microphone?
Oh.
You want to switch?
I just want to know why you get it.
It is an orange microphone. For the listening audience and everyone not watching the YouTubes, how dare you? Joe's microphone filter thing.
My muff.
Yeah, your muff.
Orange.
Microphone muff.
My muff
is Fanta orange. Brooke's top choice of clothing apparel.
This summer I went to FantaCon at Empire State Plaza, and I went because I'm, as you can tell, a Fanta enthusiast, but I was very disappointed to find out that they were not celebrating Fanta, they were celebrating fantasy stuff. So I was disappointed.
Oh,
Comic-Con.
yeah. That I'm sure you could have found a lovely young lad that was into Fanta as much as you at that place.
Well, I went to
Why would you
all.
want to find a lovely young lad?
I was listening to the people on Azar too much. I'm getting brothers and sisters and sexes mixed up. Come on. Lass.
I went.
Rather.
There's a guy there from the Walking Ed, and I asked him about the Fanta, and he said, that's really funny. And I said, I'm not joking. I'm looking for the Fanta stuff.
And unfortunately, there was no way to direct you to the Fanta stuff.
I was glad that he died on the Walking Ed.
I was gonna say, it wasn't the worst day of your life, but now hearing that he died is probably the best day of your life.
Which character was it?
One of the dead guys.
Oh, okay.
Daryl's
still alive.
I love
No,
he asked
Daryl's
for
dead in my
directions.
mind.
He can't help him. Glad he's dead. Sorry, I don't know where that is.
Did you want to tase that guy?
I love The Walking Dead.
I did have my taser with me. My mom has me bring it wherever I go.
Did you bring it tonight?
No.
Bummer.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
No, it's not.
Kind of.
Not a shame at all.
Nah, if things were slightly different, Joe might be into the tasering. But yeah, no, you're just gonna go home and have to JO as hard as you've ever JO'd before if you get tased.
I'm just gonna sleep.
I'm a big fan of J.O. I like the kind with pulp in it.
So does that girl on Azar.
Mine
Apparently.
has millions of pulp.
I like it for breakfast and everything.
So back to the craziness on Azar, and something that I
Mind-blowing.
think the three of us are the only people on the planet that have ever seen this live.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure. other
Live,
people-
like I'm sure there's a YouPorn, a RedTube, a Pornhub video of what we saw, but we saw it live. That's the difference. Live.
Within minutes, this is what these people did to get attention.
She ended up on the toilet, taking a shit.
Oh no, it was on video. She didn't have to admit it.
Are you
God,
kidding?
is that them?
This could be them.
She blew him off.
What's that noise?
It is them.
Oh my
She was
God.
taking a shit while she blew him.
It is.
Please don't scream.
Yes. Please no screaming on the air.
Good morning, Baltimore.
Caller, are you there?
Oh my God, it's them.
It is. It is them. So we've been referring to as Marshall. What do we actually call you?
That's his name.
Okay, so
Oh, all right.
All right,
Marshall.
well, that elementary teaching
Okay,
school job is over.
and
Is this the brother fucker?
This is them. Wow. All right. So and what's your name? What do we call you?
Bonquisha.
Fonquisha. Okay. Marshall and Fonquisha.
Fonquisha. So the story was going. Fonquisha was taking a shit
And blowing Marshall,
and blowing Marshall.
which makes her a good egg in my book. I mean, that's
Now I have to ask.
Some people can
Yeah.
say, "Make me a sandwich." That.
How
takes
come-
it. Like,
how
blow
come-
me while you're shitting? Woo!
Yeah.
How come the
Keeper.
Quifa lady isn't holding it landscape? It's all vertical.
yeah. Please go landscape.
Yeah, we're gonna change. The
Rotate
picture
that shit.
so we can see you better.
Turn your phone 90 degrees.
No, not you, landscape.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Beautiful.
Much better. So I have to ask Marshall and LaQuisha.
Fonquisha.
I
Fonquisha.
think her name is Quifa.
Quifa.
My name is Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Okay.
That's much better.
So much easier.
Marshall and Chelsea. How often do you blow him on a czar while taking a shit?
It's a good question.
Oh, now you're embarrassing them. I'm like, oh, look at her.
Never. It was the first time.
That's a first. Okay,
All right.
so that for us as well.
One small step for man.
Oh my god.
Who's this other person?
Holy shit! There's a kid.
Is that your food baby?
Oh, did he just get in the room? Wow. Oh, we're sorry. We'll stop cursing.
That is a child.
I've-
That's why she was like, "Oh no, you're talking about the shit blowing
Yeah.
story."
Yeah. What'd you think we were going to talk about? And now we found out there's a child in the room. That makes it so much better.
Well, the bus was late. What are you gonna do?
Unreal.
This just keeps
Are you gonna blow the child?
You just molested?
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I love how
And you spent a lot of time at Walmart.
Yeah. I think you are crossing ethical and possibly legal lines right now, Chelsea and Marshall.
no, they have HBO. It's the same thing.
What is the kid's name?
Don't just
Yeah, no,
just,
no,
just,
no.
just
Just
Xanthopus.
little Marshall, that's fine.
Just whatever, Junior.
Marshall.
I think we should call a fire marshal and break this sex up.
Yeah, please no screaming.
That wasn't screaming for her.
That was her queefa.
So what do you crazy kids got going on tonight?
They're watching something.
Oh, what are you watching?
We're watching something.
We're watching a movie.
I
What-
bet you they're watching Disney
What movie
because
is
they
that?
want it to be a nice and fun.
Well, that looks.
Oh, I know what movie that
Is
is.
that Ladybugs? You
No.
watching fucking Ladybugs?
They should be. That's much better. Who's that one with Will Ferrell?
Is that the Blumpkin brothers?
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, the Blues Brothers, I mean.
No, it's not like the first one.
The Blumpkin
The
brothers.
Blumpkin Brothers.
I thought Chelsea was a girl's name.
Name's Fat Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Why are these two brothers having sex with a child?
We don't fuck. We're not child molesters.
No,
I
Brooke-
know.
Brooke sees things.
It's still molestation, even if they enjoy it.
This is our special guest, Brooke S., by the way, that we told you about.
Hi.
Brooke X Dick.
Brooke S. Dick. Is that your last name?
No, I think that guy has a turd in their butt sideways.
No, she got rid of that. We saw it.
That's
You got pictures of it in the toilet.
Can I see a picture of it?
Later.
it looks like a dead gerbil.
We've got an hour on the air. She'll probably have to shit again.
Maybe.
I'm pregnant.
What does that have to do with
Oh
shitting?
my god, that's horrible.
Congratulations.
Yes, I mean
We didn't say you were moody and irritable, and you just,
How many fingers does Lil Marshall have?
Hopefully 10.
16.
All right.
sounds about right for that area of Ohio.
Can everybody hear us?
Yeah.
Crystal clear.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
God.
I wish it wasn't true.
Like, are we actually on the air?
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
on the air.
Yes.
yes,
How many
absolutely.
people are watching YouTube right now?
400.
400.
14,000?
400 people are watching YouTube right now.
They can all hear it.
They can all hear
it.
They can all hear it. Live.
You guys are talking about me taking a shit, and they can hear it.
Yeah, now they
Yes.
can hear you talking
Yeah.
about you talking about taking a shit.
Welcome to immortality.
We can move on from that. We don't have
Mhm.
to talk about that.
Can you
You know.
see us?
It was.
Yes.
Oh yeah, totally.
We're on split screen on.
The audience
YouTube,
can't. The
yeah.
audience can't see you, but we can see you.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately,
Big, full, beautiful lips.
The child's face will not be exposed to Jared Fogle at all.
Okay, don't be swearing no more. Bad.
Oh, now morals kick in. Uh-huh. We can't be blowing each other or swearing.
Hey, what I do is my business. Teach your children well.
Mom's home. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Mom's home.
Yeah, you can't be.
Oh.
hmm
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, boy, did we call
can we
that?
see
in
your
the green room.
boobs?
Dude,
Yeah.
don't. We don't want to be a squealer. And yeah, I hope so.
No, she's gonna- Hi, Mom. She turned around.
This is fantastic.
Uh-huh.
Well, she knows her kids.
Are all these kids brothers and sisters?
How old are you guys? Just out of curiosity.
Oh shit.
Yeah, now they're silent because mommy's home.
Well, now that mom's home, why don't we cut this off
Yep.
and continue with the show?
Say hi to your mom for me.
Have a lovely night, Marshall and Chelsea.
And boy.
It was wonderful meeting you.
Happy Blumpkining. I can't even say it right.
Blumpkining.
Blumpkining. It was
Yeah.
reverse Blumpkining though.
Well, yeah, it's close. Blumpkino. Blumpkina. I don't know. Whatever it
We'll
was.
we'll have to figure
It
that
was a
out.
hell of a show.
All right, you crazy kids. Thanks for calling in. Tell your friends and tell your mom I said hi.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
And for anybody that was
Oh,
listening that
my God.
thought what I was saying was false, incorrect, or possibly a lie,
I like how when
There you go.
Jefferson said, "How old are you?" when he asked, "How old are you?"
yeah,
He had to fucking go.
yeah, yeah,
Holy shit.
he was hairy enough
Oh,
to
my
be of
God.
I don't-
age. Her,
I
I
don't-
can't really
I
tell.
wasn't thinking about him.
You know,
Like, how old are you? And she's like, oh, fuck.
yeah,
She looked like
Fuck
47 to me.
Yeah, but in Ohio, that's like 13.
Oh, wow. What an experience.
Brooke, thanks for being there and humoring us. You had some great comments for Marshall and
I
Fantastic.
Chelsea.
feel uncomfortable now.
It's
Yeah, as you should.
you know, you are not alone.
This
You are
was
not
gonna-
alone, Brooke. We are all feeling a level of uncomfortability.
This was going to stick with me for a day or two.
A little bit, yeah. We're all eating Thanksgiving dinner and going,
Yeah.
I saw a reverse Blumpkining
I
yesterday.
got no one I can tell about that. That's going to be like,
No one can show
No
up.
one.
I'm
be like,
excited
wait a
for
minute,
the
what's left?
Blumpkin pie
Pumpkin pie.
and mashed potatoes.
Whew.
We could never have a like comedy pipe reunion. Nobody could show up. Anybody there would be like, hey, how you doing? Remember that time we saw that chick blow a guy while she was taking the shit? High five, Scotch.
Yeah, that's
Man,
that's
man,
on the
man.
list. On the list of
Marshall and Chelsea.
top
what
10 things that
what
are
a pair.
are
Did you see her pair?
No.
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 Good question. No.
So
Then it's not illegal.
I can say Jefferson did ask to see the guy's dick before asking to see
Well,
her tits.
now when you say it like that,
No, there's no context. That's what happened.
I said you should blow him,
Still,
and she listened.
she
oddly
did.
enough.
Yes. But that's So speaking of
I
top
have,
10
I have
lists,
that power like the Purple Man and Jessica Jones.
I haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen
It's
it.
good. I started watching. I'm not all the way through it yet.
Got how many episodes? 3?
13, I think.
No, how many are there? Oh, they just released them all.
Yeah.
Oh, one of those Netflix deals where
Yeah.
they just pop the cherry and
Yep.
in here,
Put the
in
whole thing
wad,
out.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
It's
I,
good.
I got some free time for about a week and a half while my wife watched Orange is the New Black.
Oh, okay.
It was nice. It was very nice.
There you go.
So, Brooke, I hear you got some Thanksgiving tips.
Yeah.
Care to share any with us?
For the last couple years, I've been writing Thanksgiving tips every Thanksgiving, every year, except for last year. But there's only
Only that many?
there's only 35
35
total, but
Thanksgiving tips.
Wow.
it's a lot of pages
Yeah, that's quite a list.
Wow.
What are some of your favorites, Brooke?
from years past, or I have
Let's hear some years past before we get to the new stuff.
because I have 10 new ones for 2015. But you want to hear some from not 2015?
Let's hear not 2015 first. Let's hear some vetted Brooke S. And I have no idea where those mason jars came from, by the way. I have no idea. Mason jars appeared on the studio table from nowhere one day, and I have no idea. I meant to ask you as soon as I picked you up, where'd those mason jars come from?
I would have said, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I got nothing. So, Brooke, what do you got?
This is from 2012. This is tip number 12.
Here we go. 12.
Thanksgiving tip. take the basket of rolls before anyone else can and stand on a chair and exclaim, "I am the king of the rolls," and then dump them onto your grandma. Pick someone at random, put the bowl on their head, and say, "I pass thy torch to you, chosen one." Then walk out of the room and change all of your clothes, and then come back in and say, "Sorry, I'm late. Did I miss anything?"
Fuck that, man. Like,
That is one hell of a tip.
This is tip number 12.
12.
What happened to 1 through 11?
Well, we just these are some of the
Fuck
old
'em.
ones.
Oh, okay.
This is
We're
this is
just
the part of
going-
the show where you have to pay attention.
I'm
to
just
what you
trying
Sorry.
to read the most
say.
helpful
I know what's
ones.
on your brain. It's Blumpkin brain. I get it. I get it. I've been fighting it.
I had, yeah.
After Thanksgiving, even if you are white, you're allowed to partake in the festivities of the shopping holiday, Black Friday.
Well said.
Was anyone else curious how long that kid was in the fucking room for?
Yeah.
I mean, was all of that shit happening right in front of him?
Like, mom's like, I'm going to go to the store. Oops. You go to your room. I'm going to blow him while I'm taking a shit on the internet.
It's amazing how quiet her screeching got when Mom walked in the room.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Fucking
Okay.
stunned, man. That was,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But
back
we
to-
called that, like, I even, like, your mom's in the other room telling you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving Eve?
Yeah.
I'm going to blow him while I'm farting on the toilet. Azar.
All right, I'm sorry, Brooke. Continue with your list. I had.
It's Blumpkin brain.
This one is. Can I do another one from 2012?
Absolutely.
Please.
Absolutely.
20,000.
If you find a lump in the mashed potatoes, shove it in your nose and snot rocket it at whoever made them.
I may do that one.
Number 10.
Number 10. Coming in at number 10.
Potatoes not rocket, right at grandma. Number 10.
This is 2013, number 3. Contrary to popular belief, the wishbone tradition is not when you go around the table saying which family members you most wish to bone.
No, it is not. That is a good tip. That is a good tip.
Should
I
have read
thought-
that one to Marshall.
I
and
was
Chelsea.
just thinking the same thing. That's something they might have
Done already?
So you wrote tip number 3 in 2013 and tip number 11 in 2012. Is that correct?
No, I have a different list for each year.
Oh, I see. Okay,
You're a prick.
I see.
Do you want a list?
No, I'm sorry. Just
I printed
Let-
extras.
Let's hear the oldest tip
Well,
Brooke has.
Brooke's first Thanksgiving tip.
Yeah,
The
that's
original tip.
the original
The
tip.
original tip.
Like a leper fucking.
the original tip is make sure you cook all of your food before you serve it.
That is an important tip.
That
Well
is
done,
an
Brooke.
amazing. That is amazing.
These are
tip.
Fucking well done.
This is the 2012 list. I brought extra copies.
for everybody.
Thank you.
Everyone gets a 2012 list. Everyone gets a
So nice and
2012 list.
organized.
No.
Number 11's a little wordy.
I
I already read number 11.
Brooke, lay number 9 on us.
From which year?
2012. The only list I have.
Number 9. If you're an adult and you're stuck sitting at the kids' table, you're probably retarded.
Number 9, folks. Number 9.
2012, number 9.
2012, number 9.
Do you want 2013's list?
Do we have one for everyone?
Yeah.
Did you bring enough for the class?
I brought one for the girl too, but I don't know where she is.
For the girl.
Yes, Aunt Teresa is under the weather. I don't know that she could have handled the Azar.
Oh.
This is number
That might-
7.
I'll just say it's not a death sentence anymore.
This is number 7 from 2013. Leading up to dinner, keep telling everyone how cranberries are your favorite part of Thanksgiving and how you can't wait to have some. When dinner is served, go straight for the cranberries and scoop all of them onto your plate. Once everyone is looking at you, take a small bite and immediately spit them back out onto the rest of the cranberries on your plate. Excuse yourself and go to the closest bathroom, and keeping the door open, loudly vomit. Come back to the table and wipe your face off and exclaim how lovely the cranberries are, and ask if anyone would like to share yours, as you'll never be able to finish all of them. When everybody declines, excuse yourself again and return to the bathroom while holding your plate full of cranberries. Loudly scrape them into the toilet, again keeping the door open, and then urinate into the toilet. Flush the toilet, wait until the tank refills, and then flush again. Return to the table with your clean plate and exclaim, "Who's ready for seconds?" and then vomit in the green bean casserole.
Tip number 7.
That's tip number 7.
2013.
Another wordy tip, but I like it.
That's words to live by there. The
Wow.
double flush. That's
12 is
that's
awfully
key.
wordy as well.
There's a couple wordy ones.
I'll say.
Let's hear 2013 number 9, and I have to know why.
Number 9. Be sure to bring a lime with you to Thanksgiving dinner.
A lime?
Yeah, British guy.
No,
Well,
no
do you
coconut, no coconut, just a lime.
Do you want to hear 2013 number 10?
Yes.
2013 number 10 tip. Remember the lime you brought with you in tip 9. Keep it handy in case anyone starts to choke on their food. If they do, quickly stand up and yell, "I'll perform the lime lick maneuver." Everyone will be so upset they won't immediately notice your clever play on words. Take the lime out of your fanny pack and lick it exaggeratedly, and then throw it at the person choking's face. And your clever play on words will then become evident to everyone, and they will start laughing and applauding you. If the choking person is still conscious, their laughing will unclog their esophagus.
The lime lick maneuver. The
Fantastic.
lime lick maneuver. Tip number 9 and 10 from 2013.
Words to live by, I say.
I'm saying
Yeah.
that
One guy's gonna die by them. Everyone else
Hey.
is gonna laugh.
Well, maybe he might not die if the laughter
Yeah.
Right,
he
it'll
does
clear it.
save
It'll
him.
help. The lime lick maneuver.
Because laughter is the best medicine. Am I right?
No,
Oh.
penicillin. Penicillin's the best.
Any other ones I should read?
I want you.
What's your favorite tip?
Well, I was going to say 2013, 14, and 15 in honor of Teresa. I didn't even get through them, but there's some key words in there that that should be. Yeah, they stuck out. Like
Which one?
14 and 15 of 2013.
Brooke S. Thanksgiving tip 2013, number 14. If you have Jewish friends over for Thanksgiving, make sure the dreidels are well cooked before serving them.
Good tip. Good tip.
Number 15, 2013.
That's so.
If you are Jewish and you're celebrating Thanksgiving with non-Jewish people, say that you accidentally forgot to bring your yarmulke. Get the bowl of yams and dump them on your head and say, "Never mind, here's my yarmulke."
Yarmulke.
I had no idea that's how you spelled yarmulke.
I know. Like
I would have read
Pretty
that
sure
and
that's-
been like,
Yarmulke.
Yarmulke.
Yarmulke. And that brings us back to Azar. See, bringing it back. When we first saw Marshall and Chelsea on Azar, I know Joe and I don't know
Yeah.
if you, so
Yeah.
all three of us looked and went, that dude's got a yarmulke
He
on.
has a yarmulke that looked like a gazing ball in an Italian guy's yard.
Yeah, it was after about 40 seconds or something of making comment of said yarmulke, they ended up being sunglasses on the top of his head. So not a yarmulke at all, but the wonders of graininess on the internet made it totally look like a yarmulke.
wasn't grainy enough.
Was not grainy enough.
Brooke S. Thanksgiving tip 2012, number 13.
I gotta get my pen.
Tell
I feel
everyone.
like I'm in church and I gotta get the right
Going
page.
to be a test.
Tell everyone at the dinner table that next year is going to be the best Thanksgiving ever. every week for the next year, call each person who is at dinner and remind them that next year will be the best Thanksgiving ever, all the way until it's next year's Thanksgiving. Then don't show up to Thanksgiving because everyone will hate you by then, and you not being there will make it the best one ever.
That is a very good strategy.
When the turkey is ready to be served, offer to carry it to the table. As you're about to place it on the table, throw it on the floor and throw your hands in the air and yell, "Fuck, we missed the dog show."
I get stuck watching that fucking dog show every year.
What dog show?
Seriously, Jefferson. I know you don't watch a lot of TV.
There's
Watch
a
no-
football
yeah.
game on there?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's.
That's right. There's a football game on.
But before the football game, there's the fucking.
Westminster.
Yeah.
No,
No,
football,
just say
football
dog
starts
show.
at noon, Pally.
Yeah, and this is on early morning.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. So when you stay on a channel for long enough because your kid's watching the parade,
Yeah.
what comes up next, I believe, is the dog show. And then my kid, oh, doggy, woof, woof. I'm like, fucking dog show again.
Yeah, brought to you by Subaru and Timberland boots.
There you go. And Yukonuba, which is just Subaru. Some other
Subaru food.
Subaru. It's Yukonuba.
Yukonuba.
Make sure if you need to go buy BJ's branded shit, Berkeley and Jensen.
Yeah, buddy.
That's what you're looking for. Joe and I both in completely different time
Yeah, we'll
frames.
share both of our,
Our
tard moments.
complete stupidity. Yeah.
Tard moments. Yeah.
I was asked to go get BJ's branded diapers, and Joe was asked to go get BJ branded dog food.
Separate incidents,
Completely.
Okay.
but we have this thing. There's one thing in
Yep.
common.
They have the best ketchup in the world there, by the way.
BJ's ketchup.
The BJ's ketchup.
That
Yeah.
just sounds wrong.
It's the best shit ever.
Huh.
Anyway, continue.
So I was unaware of what the BJ's brand was. For diapers, I'm familiar with the Huggies, the Loves, the
Sure.
I was
Joe
like,
for
there's
food, Yukonuba, Imes,
No,
and
no
I-
BJ's dog. food? I
no
don't see it.
BJ's dog food.
Didn't see it.
So I had to call my wife.
Don't
and
say
ask.
BJ dog food in front of Marshall and Chelsea.
No, that bad things will happen there. That is
Get the
horrible
boy.
things. Horrible things.
That poor kid doesn't have a chance.
So at BJ's, I have to call my wife and ask, I can't find the BJ's branded shit. What am I looking for? And she's like, it's just BJ's branded. And I'm like, all I'm seeing is Huggies, Loves, and Berkeley and Jensen.
Ding, 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 ding.
And it was like as soon as the words came out of my face, the light bulb went off and went,
Oh.
you dumb shit. Joe had pretty much the exact same
Same thing, but
experience.
for dog food.
Oh, like BJ, Berkeley Jensen.
There you
Very
go,
good.
Brooke. I think you have just proven that you may be more intelligent than Joe and I.
You got it right away.
So your IQ has got to be sky high. Not
I
that
got
we ever
frustrated.
doubted.
Walked through a store, made a phone call, had to go A, B, C. What do you see? What do you read them off?
Yeah.
Read them off, and then finally it's like Berkeley and Jensen.
Yep. Motherfucker. Berkeley and
Oh.
Jensen. So,
Home in 10 minutes.
so that was my learning moment of last weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Berkeley and Jensen. See, Brooke must get all of his Fanta at BJ's to know that.
Brookley and Jensen.
Berkeley, that'd be
Berkeley.
Berkeley and Jensen.
BJ.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Brooke, let's get into the 2015 tips, bro.
The new 2015 Brooke S tips.
Let's go.
Do you guys want your own copy
Oh,
to
Please.
Do I?
follow
Of
along?
course, just in case I can see the word Jewish multiple times.
I stopped writing about the Jews after that year.
The History Channel. Just watch that. They talk about it constantly.
All right, Brooke. Since it was just topic,
Do I read them in order or?
do you want to read them in order? Because number 2 is topical on what we were just talking about.
So I'll start on number 1.
Okay.
Do you have the drum roll?
We've got.
It's pretty good.
That's all you
job.
get. We're chanting. The crowd is chanting for Brooks. 2015 Thanksgiving tips.
I didn't do Thanksgiving tips in 2014. because I didn't have any tips.
I didn't quite understand that.
Thanks, Contera. Is that
Cortana.
Cortana? You dumb bitch. Shut the fuck up. I didn't play Halo.
Brooke Thanksgiving
should.
tip 2015 number 1.
And go.
Oh, am I reading it?
Please.
Last year, make sure you recorded the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade onto a DVD. When you arrive for Thanksgiving, quietly start the DVD. Nobody will notice because the parade always sucks and it's pretty much the same shit every year.
It is, except that 1 year.
My favorite tip of all time is that one.
But except that 1 year where I
What
think
one year?
Snoopy tried to kill people.
Oh, I love it when they blow away and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Snoopy, but yeah.
It is supposed to be kind of windy today.
Yeah. Warm
Cross
and
your
windy.
fingers.
Warm and windy.
Brooks Thanksgiving tip 2015. Can you guys read the first part, and then when you say the number 2, then I'll read it.
Brooke S's Thanksgiving Tips 2015 number 2.
That was good. I just wanted a little
Thank you,
bit more emotion in it when you do it for real.
Brooks Thanksgiving Tips 2015 number 2.
When the you just stepped on me reading the
I'm
tip.
sorry.
Can you do the introduction again?
Brooks Thanksgiving Tips 2015 number 2.
I just realized that number 2 is also what you say when you have to poop. It's not the tip. That's just an observation I just had. So can we just get another intro and then I'll...
Up next, Brooks Thanksgiving Tips 2015 number 2.
When the dog show starts that you pre-recorded from last year, point to your ugliest friend and or family member and exclaim how they should enter next year on account of them being so ugly. When people say how mean you are for saying that, explain how it's a prank you planned with them and that they're actually in on the joke, and them saying that they actually weren't part of the joke is also part of the joke. Your family will talk about this hilarious prank for years to come.
It's very true.
It is true. Do you need intro music again? You want some?
If you want to.
Thank you for calling Brooks Thanksgiving Tips Line 2015 number 3.
If you are genuinely concerned about saving room for dessert, swallow a few small balloons before dinner. When dessert begins, get a turkey thermometer and pop the balloons by either sliding it down your throat or sliding it between your ribs. The pumpkin pie will likely be worth it.
Totally worth it.
Huh.
Pumpkin pie is always worth it.
Of course.
All right. I'm just going to
Should we take a break from reading these?
This is good.
Do you want to? I've got some intro stuff for
okay.
maybe a couple more.
Okay.
Do you want some?
Okay.
Okay. Jefferson, you want to do this one? I'm just going to spring something on you.
Sure, I'll try. Ladies and gentlemen, what number are we on?
4.
This is Brooke S's Thanksgiving Tips 2015 number 4.
When you arrive at grandma's house, make sure you take off your shoes so you can scuff her floors with your previously prepared skid socks. That's the tip.
I have made skid socks before.
What are skid socks?
Yes. Yeah. When you put socks on your 2-year-old and you watch him fall face first on your tile because his socks are too slippery.
That must be hilarious.
Oh, it's hilarious until you're wiping up blood off everything. It's not fun.
The blood is what you scuff it with.
That's all. All right. Joe, you ready?
Brooke S's Thanksgiving Tips 2015 Number 5.
Cleaning up after dinner is always the worst part of Thanksgiving, so when nobody's looking, shove everything in a large contractor bag and go put it in your car. If they ask where all the nice plates and silverware went, just gently grasp their shoulder and slowly blink until they forget about it.
Brooks, Thanksgiving tips 2015. Number 7.
What about number 6?
Yeah, what happens?
6.
I like that music for this one, so do that one again, but with that.
But with the right number this time.
Brooks, Thanksgiving tips 2015. Number 6.
Pretending to like football is often even harder than pretending to like your family on Thanksgiving. Make sure to say phrases such as, nice ball maneuver. That man did a good run. I enjoyed that referee's pivotal decision, to better blend in with your family.
That may actually work in some families. Just stick with that one. That's how Jefferson fit in.
I'd punch someone if I said that.
You ready?
Oh, it's my turn. Yeah.
Oh, it's you as you look at you.
I know. I'm sorry.
Ready? And we can tell Dave about the Azar thing.
And it's
Like,
number
we can't tell anybody. You can tell Dave.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
number
He
7.
Yeah.
Number 7.
7. Ready?
Number 7.
Ready? Have no idea what's next. Here we go. Ready?
Argue. Oh,
This is Brooke S's Thanksgiving Tips 2015. Number 7.
You sound like a gay mustache would sound right there.
I know.
arguably the best part of Thanksgiving is getting to leave afterwards. Sometimes all of the food you can eat makes you sleepy on the drive, so be sure to plan your route with plenty of left turns so you can take quick power naps at the red lights.
Perfect. I love me a power nap.
Power naps at the red lights.
Brooke S's Thanksgiving 2015 tip numero 8.
Some newspapers will sell you their paper full of advertisements meant to trick you into spending money a day early. This is just yet another trick to get you to spend your money.
All right.
Spit all over the tips.
That's gross.
It's my tips, damn it. Well, it's Brooks' tips, but my paper. My paper. Tonight, Brooks Thanksgiving Tips 2015. Number 9.
With all of the wonderful traditional dishes at Thanksgiving, it can be hard to find room in the refrigerator for all of the leftovers. When it comes time to pack up the leftovers, be sure to enthusiastically offer to help. Shove the food and the typical containers into the closest blender, grind everything into the pulpiest pulp you can muster, and carefully pour it down the drain. The space you'll save will impress your friends and family and guests.
I like it. Even fucking mushing up the Tupperware.
We have made it to number 10.
Number 10.
Jefferson.
Walls?
Make it huge.
Make it huge. Oh, that's what she said.
We have to ask you to leave. Then.
Is that what Chelsea said before she shit?
This just in. Chelsea took a shit while blowing Marshall.
In front of the kid.
And now, here we are. The final tip for 2015 from Brooke S. Number 10.
When you go to butter your dinner rolls, you'll inevitably initially cut too small of a hunk of butter for your spreading needs. To reduce your overall effort, slice the butter horizontally with your knife instead of vertically. If a beloved family member questions this, be sure to tell them it's a great tip and the guy who wrote the tip is super smart and funny.
He is.
I'm so
He
doing
is.
that. Pats
Pictures,
are
pictures.
out. I'm going for Lopes. That's awesome.
Those are the tips.
Those are some fine tips, my friend.
I No, my audio's not.
Thank you.
I'm moving the wrong one.
So, do you do those tips at your Thanksgiving gathering with your family?
Always.
Always. Wow.
Every single one.
Do you
That-
start at the beginning, or do you just check them off as you can?
I check them off as I can. It's difficult when I have so many tips that I have to go through. I have all these lists that.
So you do every tip from every year.
That's why I didn't do any last year, because it was already too much.
That seems like quite a task.
It's amazing.
I have another pretty complicated one from 2012 that it's weird doing every year after I already did it in 2012.
So now it's like a tradition to do this particular tip.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, while Brooke is finding his tip, make sure to check out January 2nd at 8 p.m. at The Rep, folks. At The Rep, pretty much the best comedy radio show with headliner Ben Kronberg, folks. Well, that is a
Try
fun
that
name.
again.
Ben Kronberg.
There you go.
As I'm reading Jimmy Kimmel, Comedy Central, the Late Night with Seth Meyers show, MTV, and Last Comic Standing. He's been on.
And Mythbusters.
He does look like fucking Jamie from the Mythbusters. Were just in town, and
Yeah,
yes,
the
I
who?
start
Yes.
the Mythbusters. The Mythbusters. See my Daffy Duck to fucking tell them I said the Mythbusters. Ethan Ullman will be your host. Thomas Hill Lewis will be there. $15 advance, $20 at door. It's an 18+ show. January 2nd, 8 p.m. Ben Kronberg. Pretty much the best comedy show. I always want to say on the planet at the end of that. I should let Ethan
It
know.
makes sense.
They got lots of shows.
Ethan will like
Lots of
that
shows
idea.
coming up. The Rep is a new venue, though. Have you been to the Rep?
I have.
I've never been. Where's the Rep?
I don't. That's
Is that a gym?
It's down in Albany.
okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. That's
I saw
it's-
Roots with
it's-
John Amos there. That's the end of that really exciting story.
Yes,
It's right down the street from where Jillian's used to be.
Not John Stamos.
Jillian's used to be the good old days.
I know.
Oh, God. Joe and I had flashbacks to Jillian's when we walked into what's the burrito place?
Stewart's on Union
No, what's the
Street.
burrito place that we went upstairs?
Oh, Bombers.
Bombers.
Which is an excellent place to get food and drink.
Yeah.
I've
And
never
if you're on the
eaten-
third floor and you're wearing a hat, you'll be called a faggot.
It's pretty much happened. We went upstairs to go
Fuck that
find
third floor.
friends that told us this is where they were gonna be.
Yeah.
Joe had a hat on, got called a fag for being a hat, made him take his hat off.
Take the hat off, faggot.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
like,
basically kind of
what
how
are
it
you
went down.
talking? I looked
Yeah.
around and
Bouncer
I'm like,
said that?
Yeah,
I turned and he's already looking at me and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
yeah, all right.
and it's like we walk in and we see all these young cronies, and like it was like we're not in the
Juicers-
right place.
Juicers and pimpos. the
Yeah,
whole
it
place.
was-
the hat
It was so loud. Like we've actually found a table. Probably a minute we sat there trying to talk about what the fuck was
It
going
was like
on.
watching two mimes have a conversation.
Yeah, couldn't hear a thing.
Just mouth.
Couldn't
mouth-
hear a thing.
Face and mouths moving.
Yeah,
That was
And I basically just kind of gave the roundup, let's just go maneuver, and we got the fuck out of Dodge, and I had hearing impairment. for the next
cornrows
week.
and brass knuckles, man.
Yeah.
That whole place.
It was-
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't safe.
You ever been to a techno club, Brooke?
Technically, no.
I see what he did there.
Not technically.
Technically.
Oh, I got it, but not technically.
Right.
He's not afraid to go back in, you know.
Back in. What?
Prison.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't tease the Brooke.
Speechless.
Is the show over?
No, we're still on.
Oh.
I think I still got Blumpkin brain.
Well, yeah. Well, you should.
Should we check in with them real quick and see if
No,
Mom's still home?
Absolutely not.
Is
We
your
should not
mom
check in
still
with those
home?
people Again.
Wasn't really serious about that. I'm surprised they actually didn't Skype in again.
I can't believe there was a fucking.
I felt
kid
bad 'cause
there.
They're
looked-
probably grounded.
Yeah, I looked at the totally. I looked at the kid and I was like, "Oh my god, I can see your future."
Yeah. Congratulations. You're fucked.
Oh.
At least
have to
the
go to
kid knew about child molesters.
He did.
That's right,
He
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, his mom blowed stews on the toilet. I don't think there's much that kid's filtered from.
No, absolutely not.
And if you want to get unfiltered from cigarettes, make sure to check out our sponsor, revolutionvapor.com. 72 flavors of premier e-juice.
What a lead-in.
Yeah, I was waiting for that opportunity. Just throw it in there. As I look at Joe's tree.
And she took a shit. Let's not forget that. Like, she took a shit and showed a picture of it to us like a dude.
Yeah.
Did she wipe?
God, I hope so.
There was
matters.
TP in the bowl, but
If it's back to front, who cares?
yeah, I was
right.
trying not
So
to.
you didn't actually
stare.
see her shit. You just saw that she had
Oh,
shit.
she showed it too. She showed us the bowl.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
impressive.
Yeah, well, I think what Brooke is alluding to. Did you actually see her shit?
Well, I mean,
Or
No,
did-
there wasn't.
Because one time I went swimming and I ate what I thought was a baby Ruth, but it was not. It was poop.
No, you ate a sloth.
It ain't like
That's,
the movies. Man.
I mean, we didn't see the poop per se, but she was sitting. We saw her sitting on the toilet.
No, we saw poop.
Oh, we saw poop, but we didn't.
We didn't see it exit.
There was no
Yeah.
anal cam.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. No. Sorry, they didn't have their anal cam on the toilet. No anal cam on a czar. None whatsoever.
Thank God. That's the last thing. The bidet cam.
Shocking.
No.
And she lifted up her shirt. She got a big old fucking grundle belly.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I saw him do the same thing. He didn't have a
Yeah.
grundle belly. Grundle belly, huh? That's
Yeah.
that's a horrible thing. It's like the worst belly to ever have, a grundle belly. Fuck.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
It's
it
like
was bad.
I've never seen an 8-year-old put a cigarette out in his palm before.
That was impressive.
That was that
That
kid
was
sucked.
impressive.
That
He
kid
just-
did that?
No.
Oh. I was like, where was I?
I shoot it in between my
I wanted
toes.
to elbow and go play along, dipshit.
I'm sorry. That was shocking.
It was kind of shocking. It was.
I didn't see it.
Okay, we're gonna bring him back on Azar in a little while if you want to hang out.
Get your bill.
I was gonna stay here tonight because I don't have
Couch is open.
any family.
Couch is open.
What
For
happened to your
Thanksgiving
mom?
dinner, I'm sorry, we don't have enough turkey.
Most of my family died in the Prattsville hurricane a few years ago. What's funny about that?
Sorry to hear that. No, it wasn't what you said. Joe made me laugh.
Joe, you're an asshole.
Yes.
See, on Azar, Jefferson was the asshole.
Should be my
Jefferson
right.
always gets pinned as the asshole.
Well,
It should
It's
be my
not-
name on Facebook.
Asshole.
just, I mean, I kind of brought it on myself.
A little bit, but only we asked her to shut the fuck up and
We
go
did.
make us some sandwiches,
She got loud,
and she was fine with that until you called her a bitch.
What? That's true.
She was fine with
However-
the sandwich making, the misogynistic sandwich making comment, but you called her a bitch, and that was over the line.
Yeah.
It's
Chelsea,
probably only over the line because it was true.
oh, she was
Right.
definitely a bitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She
Totally.
gave us the finger, and you're like, wow, it looks like a bomb pop.
I missed the finger too when I heard the comment like "Pop pop."
Yeah, it's really
She
fat.
had
at
fucking
the bottom and
sausage fingers.
Yeah, yeah.
Like pointing like a witch at the end. It was.
Choked off by that fucking ring. Just
No guitar. for you.
Mhm, Yep. Yeah. To prove that she wasn't his sister, she showed us an engagement ring.
Well, that
That
doesn't
didn't
prove anything.
change.
That looked like
at
it was
all.
under some structural stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
Given the
bomb pop stress. It's gonna blow. It's gonna blow.
yeah.
She must be a treat.
I bet she sucks a mean dick.
What do you mean? You saw her suck a mean dick?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
How
The
do you
kid
know
Didn't
if-
even get
No,
hard.
he's-
No, he
stayed
didn't.
with-
He
Yeah.
actually didn't get hard at all, which I was.
How do you know if a dick is mean?
It just looks mean.
It borrows money and doesn't pay it back and shit.
Spits in your eye.
Fucks your girlfriend.
Is that a mean dick? Spits in your eye.
It's always screwing your girl.
And you know what? I just realized
What?
what we didn't see her do, nor did we hear her do. We didn't hear her flush the toilet.
Well, you got to save water. The kid's got to shit too.
She
no.
took a shit, blew a
She
guy,
did.
and never flushed the toilet.
No, she didn't flush.
No.
She showed us.
Yeah, never flushed the toilet. There was still shit in
Of
that toilet.
all the
Mom's
problems,
gonna
like,
walk in.
of all the the problems you could be like, all right, the checklist of manners
Mhm.
that flushing the toilet is the one you're like, hey, you know what else she did? She blew a limp dick in front of us.
And now
Which
mom
is
is
like,
home.
What a fucking
Now
pig.
mom has to walk in the bathroom, put the top up, if she even put it down, which I doubt she even did. So mom walked in and just looks in,
She can smell
sees
it.
shit, immediately probably blames it on the little kid because they just shit a lot.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, mom. It was her. Girls don't poop. This one fucking poops and blows people at the same time. I swear, mom.
Do you
I
want to hear?
saw it.
Yes, more.
Do you want to hear a joke?
Yes.
Sure, please. God.
What happens when taking a shit makes you cry? You get turd up.
All day.
They're pretty good.
All day.
My friend said he was going to Ann Arbor, so I asked him which one.
That is a good question because I would be confused too. Bunch of arbors. They're everywhere.
What did the leaf say to the tree come autumn? I'm leafing.
Brilliant, Brooke. These are
Genius.
Brooke.
Yes.
These are Brooke.
Pure Brooke.
These are Brooke.
Do you want to hear my
These-
racist ones?
His name was Robert Paul.
Brooke has racist jokes.
I don't believe it.
Let's hear it, Brooke.
What did the Southern banker call the colored man? Roy G. Biv.
That is probably the most racist joke
is-
I've ever heard.
It's
I
clever.
have to.
Clever and racist.
This one is appropriate for Thanksgiving. What do you call an Asian turkey? Gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook.
Drop the mic.
Brooke, hit it and quit, brother. Hit it and quit. That is the best racial joke on the face of the planet.
Holy shit.
Brooke, thank you so much for joining us once again. It has been a pleasure hearing your Thanksgiving tips for 2015. We are
Thank
all enlightened, and I believe we will all try one this Thanksgiving. Which
I learned something today.
we learned a lot today.
I'm not sure what, but I know I did learn something.
Well, it's either learned or scarred, maybe a little
Little
both. Yeah. So learned and scarred.
Either way, I grew.
I can't wait to tell my wife. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be awesome.
Now, when I said that, like, we can't tell anyone about it, I know I can tell people. It's not like Fight Club or something. But it's just, wow, what a story. No one would fucking believe it.
Yeah.
What's the first rule of Fight Club?
We don't talk about Fight Club.
No, it's don't blow your brother while you take a poop.
That's definitely the first rule of Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club, Jefferson, do you know what the second rule of Fight Club is?
No.
Jefferson will be here next
Oh.
week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard
I
Time,
didn't see where you were
for
going. with
another
that.
episode of Pipe Dream on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network. I
Indeed,
figured
I
I'd
will.
save you the effort this
Oh,
time
thank
and
you.
just slide that one in there.
Thank
And
you,
Joe
man.
Green, what do you got coming up for the next week?
I'm gonna be here next week. We're taking tomorrow off from the backstage.
Of course.
And if that upsets you, make amends with your family or make friends.
Brooke, do you want to
Do
get
something
on?
on
Do you
Thanksgiving.
want to get in on the singing?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna bring Brooke on a little bit of singing.
How do I do it?
You just follow along and give it a good pub. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Welcome to the backstage pub.
Pub.
Perfect. That is perfect.
Brilliant.
Brooke,
Well, I've never done stand up before, but I'm gonna try and go to my friend Ethan's show. And it's on Saturday. It's headliner Andrew Gainsberg, and it's on the November 28th at the Proctors.
November 28th, you're telling me at the Proctors,
At
the Underground
I'm
at
gonna,
Proctors.
I'm gonna see if I can perform, but I don't know if I can.
I think I know someone that may be able to get you onto that stage, Brooke. Let me
Okay.
let me make a call to our good friend Ethan, and I think I can get you onto that stage. November 28th.
I
8 p.m.
called him a couple times every hour, and
He owes us a favor.
Let me call him, Brooke.
okay.
Let me give him a call. November 28th, 8 p.m. Underground at Proctor's. It's a Saturday. $15 advance, $20 at the door, 18 plus show.
It's this Saturday.
This Saturday. Thank you, bro. Thank you for being there. With headliner
Someone's sitting at the kids' table tomorrow.
Andrew Ginsberg. Ethan Ullman will be there. Tomatilla Lewis. Maria. Damn it, I had it written down and forgot to bring it down, but there will be a Maria Bang. She's going to be there. It's awesome. And I can't remember her name, but it's Maria.
You said Maria Bang.
Damn Bang. I wrote it down. And
Just Maria.
Yep. Got it all prepped out. Thank you all for joining us.
That's it.
My friends call me 3D. Again, make sure to check out Revolution Vapor.
Pub.
And the Backstage Bomb. Make sure to check out all the podcasts on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network, the Indian Bohemians podcast, the What You Got podcast, the HV Funny podcast, and the Loose News podcast.
And you used to be able to listen to Alternative to Sleeping with Ethan Ullman.
WCDB 90.9
But you can't do that anymore.
Thank you guys for having
Brooke, thank you so much, man.
me on the show. I remember I came in last time.